What is up, you guys? Sword Saint Onion coming back at you with some Dark Souls 2. Now, I'm gonna warn you guys. I've had a couple whiskey tonight, so this is gonna be an interesting episode. We're gonna try and keep it, PG like it always is. We always try to keep it PG, and we're gonna try to keep it. Sorry, I'm digging through my fridge in the basement here. We're gonna try to keep it, walking the straight line. Let's not get a DUI playing Dark Souls 2, guys. That being said, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm just cracking a fresh Heineken, and I'm gonna cheers you. Cheers to all my 50 subscribers and my few hundreds of viewers that have viewed videos. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in the future. So, cheers to that. Enough about that. Let's get into it. We were going to check out Heide's Tower, or Heide's Tower. I forget how they said it. Now we got the Pathway to Lost Bastille, but my recommendation is if you're going to play some Dark Souls 2, you want to go along the path of the fast travel menu. If it's your first time, like honestly, we could do what? I forget where the fourth one is, but honestly, if we were really crazy, we could do this one now. We don't have to wait. We have to grind for some souls to get a couple items, but we can get down there right now. We're gonna hold off on that because I'm not gonna ruin this whole playthrough just because I'm feeling my inhibitions are a little bit to the wind, Okay, so I don't know if we have talked to
You again?
Hag Merchant, but she's here.
Go on. It's on the cheap for you.
And she does actually sell stuff at an affordable price. Like her stuff is really cheap, to be honest. Even this fragrant branch for 12. I mean, somebody in the comments, I get very few comments, but if somebody wanted to comment on how many exactly fragrant branches you can get and how many exactly statues there are, then we'd know if this 12K is overpriced or not. Because if there's like 15 statues and you pick up 14 and this is the 15th, then obviously you'll want to spend the 12K. But if there's 15 statues and there's 16 available to pick up, then there's no reason to fucking buy this. Now these Pharos Lockstones there's so many Pharos Lockstone contraptions that you really want to get all the ones you can. Faith. We did not invest in faith. So we will not be using miracles. My last, in fact, playthrough of Dark Souls 2 was like a miracle heavy playthrough. And it was really fucking fun. It was awesome. There's this shield in the game that can work as a chime. It can work as a chime, so it's a shield and a chime. It's really flipping cool. Okay, so here we are at Heide's Tower. We'll see how this goes. We came in here last episode and kind of tested out our magic on this guy, but we changed up our spells a bit. We're doing 95. I'm kind of comfortable with 95. especially if he's going to swing himself off the edge. Now there's a good chance we're going to have a good time in this episode because I've had a little bit to drink. Like, look at where I'm standing right now. Like I was standing right here. I mean, come on. That's crazy. So blue eye orbs are new. Online play item, Invade the World of the Guilty, can only be used by members of the Blue Sentinels Covenant. Punish the guilty to strengthen the bond with your covenant. Should we try that? So let's... Okay, we can't, because we're not human, right? So... Oh wait, we are human. So you have to be... I still have not gotten the invasion mechanic yet. You have to be inhuman to invade, but you have to be... But when you're human, you can't be invaded. Is that not confusing? Or am I just stupid? From Software, make your multiplayer better. Like, Elden Ring is an improvement for sure. Oh, fuck. But, there's definitely... Give me a... Look at what? I was in the zone too. I was what do they call it in MMA? I was in my flow state. Oh. I keep unplugging my headphones. I hope that doesn't mess up the recording. Anyway, I was in my flow state and he got me on one fucking hit left. One little dagger. And that threw off my whole game. Now I'm going to be off the rest of the time. And I forgot what I was talking about. So guys, this weekend, my favorite fighter is defending his belt for the first time this year. I think he might not this fight, but I think if he wins this fight, he'll be the third fighter of any in the history of the UFC that has been introduced as the one and only. Now you've had the one and only notorious Conor McGregor, who has just fallen off the deep end and is unrecognizable today. He is nowhere near the person that he used to be when he was a fucking champion. Because he was a... Did anybody see that? I was pressed against him in my slashes. A few of them were missing. Anyway, the one and only Conor McGregor gets the Bruce Buffer treatment, gets the one and only treatment from Bruce Buffer. An altered state of Titanite. Use on a weapon or shield to undo all imbued powers. This does not revert reinforcement, but undoes imbued powers such as magic, fire, poison, etc. So if we put a buff, if we have the blacksmith put a fire buff on our dagger, and we find out that fire is making us weaker and shittier, we may use the pale stone with the blacksmith to undo said upgrade. Sorry, I had to take a sip. Now, back to Conor McGregor. He is the one and only Conor McGregor, the notorious. My rant on him is done. I'm really disappointed in him. He was a possible, inspiration / hero, but clearly his current life has, if you don't know, then look into it, and it's full of drugs and prostitution and unfaithfulness and just, hey, I'm not going to judge anybody, but I'm also of the mind where you should be. How do I say this? Everybody has their demons. I have my demons. Conor McGregor has his demons. He handles them his way. I handle them my way. I just am. I guess I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed in someone who I expected better of. That's all. You know, I can still be a fan of his fights. He's still a great champion and was a great champion. But yeah, that's my Conor McGregor spiel. It's like the guy you want to win the fight, but then he doesn't win the fight, and you're like, man, really rooting for you. Anyway, I have a whole other. Like I predict. Okay, guys, this is getting dark. This is getting dark. But I think we're gonna have and I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But from what I'm seeing, unless he Britney Spearses, which like means like he faces all this adversity and conquers his demons. I really hope he does. We're gonna have like a Brittany Murphy or a Heath Ledger situation, I think, guys. I really do. Um, I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he conquers whatever the fuck he's fighting with. Cause man, if you watch young Conor McGregor like press conferences and shit, that man, he was a true champion, and he was absolutely dedicated to his craft and perfecting his craft and training and being a champion and just being a better human being than most, you know? And I'm just not seeing that. I think his beef with Khabib really destroyed him. Anyway, the other one and only is John Jones, and I'm not gonna. The one and only John Bones Jones. That's another guy I could go on a whole rant on that I'm really disappointed in. Who is probably, unless you're like how do I say this? Unless you are oh man. Unless you're an idiot, basically. He's the greatest UFC fighter that there has ever been. And like, okay, so what else? What are the other options? Khabib. The competition he faced is not even close to the caliber that John Jones faced. And that's all right. So if you disagree with me, then let's take a look at the stats. We have John Jones with how many times did he defend his light heavyweight title belt? 16, 15 times. Against who did he defend his fucking belt? Gustafsson, DC, Machida. Who else did he beat? He beat every single legend in the fucking sport. He has been a champion for 3 decades. Now, most champions are decade champions. He is a 3-decade champion. So regardless of what you think about his personal life, because yeah, he's done some shitty shit, and I can't call myself a John Jones fan, but great recognizes great, you know what I'm saying? So I know he's the greatest UFC fighter of all time. Anyway, long tangent there. So I don't know if you guys noticed, to get off topic a little bit, back to Dark Souls. We cleared the main cathedral area here that was being guarded by 3 big motherfuckers. And we skipped over the Drangleic Knight that was not Drangleic Knight, Heide Knight. That's a Heide Knight. We skipped over him. We left him be. So that is a thing you can do. You do not have to fight these guys. These guys are optional until I'm gonna burp, guys. It's just a buildup of gas. So excuse me. Until one of the bosses, I'm not sure if there's 2 bosses in the area. After you kill one of them, I'm pretty sure they're automatically hostile towards you. Until then, they are not. So I would like to get to this boss down here and perhaps kill him. So there is a boss behind here. This asshole is notorious for being a pain in the ass. You'd think they're all the same, but the giant great mace wielding one, he's a special kind of pain in the ass. He seems to have super increased poise and an infinite amount of stamina. So guys, when I say do not let this motherfucker get close to you, I mean don't let him get close to you. Don't think you're gonna stun lock him, and don't think he's gonna run out of stamina, because he's not. Even that was foolish. What I just did was foolish. Because who knows if my dagger slash would have hit him even. Now let's see if this butthole will let me open this chest or not. I don't think he's going to let me open it without some combat. So let's just kill him. You gotta be really quick with the dodges with these guys. And the back stabs, I mean, it's almost impossible to get the back stab on these guys. Because it's like back, yeah, and he does that back spin attack. It's really tough. So I'm trying to show you a backstab on this bubble, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'd like to just kill him so we can get that chest. God damn it. So I'll waste a fucking spell on him. Just to be safe. Now if we were smart, we would go back into Majula and level up. But we're not smart. Ring of Binding. Is that going to come in handy at all, or what? What do we got? Ring of Binding. Limits HP reduction when hollow. Oh, that does actually... That is a very good ring, actually. So, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to... An unusual ring of unknown origin limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollow. Alas, this ring will not make you human. What is lost is not easily retrieved. So, every time you die, you know, you lose a little bit of health. You turn undead and you become inhuman. So, the max you can go down is to half. With that ring on, I believe the max you can go down is 75%. So it is a boon. In fact, what do we got? That actually probably, I don't know if that's been helping us. So let's, oops, we want this ring on, and we will put the Ring of Binding on, I guess. We're not using physical attack, and this doesn't do shit. Oh, it does increase HP slightly. So that's like slightly. So let's just leave on the Ring of Binding. Because fuck those extra HP increases. Alright, so let's see what we got and see if we can handle him. So this is the Dragon Rider. He is a big shielded butthole that if we can get behind and just damage, we should be able to do alright against. Gotta watch out for those. He's very slow. He's very stupid. I'd like to try to bleed him. Timing is very easy on his attacks. The thing is, so I forgot to mention this. We flipped a switch on the way in, and if you don't flip that switch, the arena is quite smaller, so it'll be cut off right here. This whole thing is extra because I flipped that switch because I killed the. It's one of the big guard guys. There's the bleed proc. Not much. Not a really good amount. So I'm locking on to get my spell cast, and I'm unlocking to dodge these attacks. Because the dodging in Dark Souls 2 is a little wonky. I forgot what I was saying before I said that. Oh yeah, the switches. So if you don't hit the switch, the boss is a little bit harder because you're on this little area. Guys, another thing I'd like to know from you in the comments is I happen to be a toy collector and a dog owner, so I was wondering, oh fuck, if I wanted to do like a video kind of, you know, introducing Rosie Posey and Dixie, if you guys would like to see dog videos, and also toy collecting, if you guys want to see reviews or unboxings, or just maybe a kind of a little a tour or an in-depth view of the collection I have, let me know in the comments, because I would be open to doing that. I can film it on my phone and upload it. Why is my staff almost fucking broken? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just did that. Oh, well, that's Dark Souls for you guys. That is Dark Souls, my friends. So let's try to get there without fucking any bullshit. I cannot believe I just avoided that attack. Oh, fuck. This... Okay, hold on. So I missed this, guys. Now watch. Watch. Another platform is going to raise. I missed a switch! Can you believe that? They're still chasing me. But these assholes are slow, so I think we're good. Now, one thing okay, so if you try to just run through that door, that guy's going to smash you. You do have to bait him out a little bit. And then run for the door. And these guys are still going to be chasing you, because this is Dark Souls 2. Oh, fuck. The bad guys do not give you a break. Alright, now we won't fall off. Unfortunately, we messed up last time. And this time we're just going to try to kill him real quick. Again, the unlocking and the dodging is going to be one of your best friends here. Because locking on and dodging is kind of wonky. It really is. The hitbox, if any game has bad hitboxes in the series, it's Dark Souls 2. Oh my god. So at least we can't be knocked off. Don't panic, just dodge his attack. That was even risky. I should not have healed in front of him like that. And you want to dodge towards him and get behind him. Really hope for the thrust attack. Because you can punish the thrust. It's really not challenging. I killed myself last fight, so. And with the 2 packages of soul arrows, you like have no chance you're going to run out of spells. I mean, if you've taken the upgrade path we've taken, we've put a good amount into our intelligence. So, yeah. Oh, we stunned him that time. Oh, I thought we killed him, but we stunned him. We're not too worried about the Dragon Rider. We will face these guys as regular enemies later on, so not too terrible. Let's see if these assholes are still wanting to chase us. Yeah, look, they're waiting for us out there. They're de-aggroed, but they're waiting for us. Soul of a Dragon Rider who faithfully served King Vendrick. So that is the king we are trying to meet. We're on our quest to meet King Vendrick. Long ago, the Dragon Riders mounted worms. Worms? I call them worms. It's worm. Mounted worms. And were feared on the battlefield for their unparalleled strength. Use the soul to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. So these were soldiers who served King Vendrick. Where are we headed through here? Let's take a look. We got a nice view. Now you can imagine this place in its prime. I mean, there's a section out there. I don't know what that is actually. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. Is that the Lost Bastille? I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. That's kind of interesting. That's where we came in. That is Majula up there. That's where that depressed dude is sitting on that thing talking to us. Our bonfire's right up there. And right there is, just past that dome, is the Forest of the Fallen Giants, right over there. So we are quite far away from where we were. And we got a bonfire. Guys, let's go back to Majula, level up, and then I think I'm going to end the episode. I think that was a good episode. Even though it's only about half the time, I like the timing of that. So let's seek last. Let's level up last. Okay, so wait, I want to see. Yeah, okay, we want to get up into at least 99. We'll do 2. We're gonna need 3 points to get another slot. But casting speed goes down. That's the thing with attunement that's awesome. Okay, let's do this. And then, let's see, did we pick up any soul items? To maybe get one more level, I think we can.
Bearer of the seek lest this.
I think we got this. Let's do another vigor. Alright guys. What we're gonna do here is we're going to travel back to Heide's tower in the second tower. Or whatever it was called the Tower of Flame. Ooh, that's a pretty ring. So, yeah, we are at the Tower of Flame. And let's take a little observation of our surroundings. We got our NPC here. And we got... I got the hiccups, so it's a perfect... Oh, and that's a yawn. There's a yawn from Sword Saint Onion. Wow. I don't know if I've recorded a yawn before. That's the first. We have a path here, and we have a NPC here. We do have another boss to fight over yonder. But before we get to that boss, I don't know if you guys can tell what that red thing is. I think... This is my theory. We just killed the Dragon Rider, right? I think that was his dragon. So if you can see, it's pulsating up and down like it's breathing. It in fact is breathing. That is a... I don't want to call it a dragon. It's a drake. We'll say it's a drake. It's a minor dragon that we're going to kill. And we're going to lower that giant drawbridge. And we're going to go in there and we're going to fight another boss. But that will be next time, guys. So thank you for joining me. I hope you had a fun episode, or I hope you had fun on this episode like I did. It was a good time. Sorry about the death. But I missed that switch. Oh, the yawn again. Oh my god. Excuse me. Shit. So, alright guys. I'm going to end it here. I will see you on the next one. This would be a really cool thumbnail. So let's just hope we get that. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you had fun. Promise you I'm not always this wacky and... Well, I'm wacky. I'm not always this, let's say, I'm just going to say it. I'm not always this tipsy. I'm a little bit tipsy this episode, guys. So I hope you had fun. I had fun. Thank you for joining me. I will see you on the next one. Please, like I said, subscribe, like, comment on the things I asked you to comment on. Would you like to see the dogs? Would you like to see the toys? Let me know. I'll see you on the next one. Sword Saint Onion. Out.